हेलो वेलकम टू मैथ्स ड्राइविंग सेंटर। आज के वीडियो में हम लोग कॉम्प्लेक्स एनालिसिस का दिसंबर 23 का क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे, जो कि ये पार्ट बी का क्वेश्चन है। अगर आपने ट्राई नहीं किया इस क्वेश्चन को तो पहले आप ट्राई कर लो, उसके बाद आप सोल्यूशन देखना। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। वी आर गिवन एज। व्हाट इज एज? एज हम लोग के पास अपर हाफ प्लेन है ना। z बिलोंग्स टू सी, इमेजिनरी ऑफ z ग्रेटर देन 0। This means if we have z equal to x plus iy, our condition is given that y should be greater than 0. y greater than 0 means it denotes the upper half plane. ठीक है। अभी हम लोग के पास एक फंक्शन गिवन है f of c to c डिफाइंड बाय f of z equal to e to the power iz। ये दिया हुआ है। ओके, नाउ वी आर बीइंग आस्क्ड अबाउट द इमेज ऑफ f, इमेज ऑफ h सॉरी, कि एफ ऑफ एच क्या होगा, फिर एफ ऑफ एच बाउंडेड होगा, एफ ऑफ एच कॉन्वेक्स होगा या क्या होगा। सो आवर मोटिव इज टू फाइंड व्हाट विल बी द इमेज ऑफ एच अंडर दिस फंक्शन। सो बिफोर thinking about it, let us just simplify the function. What we are given, f of z equal to e to the power iz. Okay, so let me write f of z equal to w and e to the power iz. Let me break z equal to x plus iy. Let me write it like this, and it will be e to the power ix into e to the power minus I square, so it will be minus y. So our function comes out to be w equal to e to the power ix into e to the power minus y, right, for all z belongs to complex plane. Now you think that what is h? H is upper half plane, means y greater than 0 and x can take any value. So let us find the mod of it. Mod of w, it will be mod of e to the power ix into mod of e to the power minus y. Okay, so mod of w, it will come out as, we know that e to the power I theta ka mod is always 1, so this will be 1. So we are left out with e to the power minus y, come out, and e to the power minus y. See, e to the power का minus y का mod is e to the power minus y. Why? Because you think about e to the power minus x graph. E to the power minus x graph is like this. See, it is always above x axis, so always greater than 0, right? So it will remain e to the power minus y, no change in this value. And also now think about h. What is h? We got h is all the values of x and y such that y is greater than 0, right? Z such that y is greater than 0 means imaginary part of z is greater than 0. Now what will be the value of e to the power minus y? E to the power minus y graph is like this, right? Now we are given a y greater than 0, means it is starting from here. Means think like this, it is y axis you think. So y greater than 0 means this graph is coming out. So what is the maximum value? Means if we put y equal to 0, then we are getting 1, and if we move right hand side, means all, if we take all positive value, the value goes on decreasing like this. Wait, let me change my ink. See, it is decreasing like this and it is going to 0. So what you can say, that mod of w, that is it comes out to be e to the power minus y, is always less than 1, right? Because 1, when it will be 1, when we are taking y equal to 0, but we cannot take y equal to 0. In h it is given that y is greater than 0. Clear? This inequality is clear how it is coming out, less than 1. Okay, from graph it is coming, you just visualize. It cannot take this value, so do not think about it. Only this value is our graph. Now what we got, that mod of w is less than 1. Now you think it is always above x axis and it cannot take the value 0, right? This graph is not going below x axis now. So our inequality comes out to be this, that whenever we are putting the value h in our function, we are getting mod of f of z ka mod is less than 1 and greater than 0. So this is happening for what? This is happening for all z belongs to capital H. So from here we can say that function is bounded. For what? For all values of h, means f of h is bounded. This, are you clear about it? So from here you can take the second option, but I will also explain all the options why first, second, fourth is wrong. Now you see what we got. f of z का mod we got as 0 से ज़्यादा और 1 से कम. तो what it is? See, whenever we have mod z less than 1, this is a unit disk, right? But we are having 0, it cannot be 0. So we are omitting the 0 point. We are omitting this point, right? 0 point we are omitting. And it can take all values here. It can take all values under the, means inside the unit disk, right? But it cannot take 0 value. Means what is happening, our domain is, means h is this, and what we got its image, we got its image as this, all points under the unit disk but not taking the value 0. This you have to understand. Now the option is now you can all discard the options. That in a option it is coming out as that f of h equal to c minus 0. How c minus 0? See, these points are not there. C means all complex plane excluding 0. Yes, 0 is excluded, but these values are not coming na in our image f of h. F of h is this. F of h is this. It is bounded between 0 and 1. How it can take 2 value, 3 value? How it will take? So A option you discard. Similarly, B option also you can discard. That B option it is given that f of h intersection h, what it is given, is countable, it is given. So you draw h. What is h? H is all the upper half plane. And what we got f of h? F of h is all these points inside the unit disk. Inside the unit disk, not taking the value 0. See, what is the intersection? See, these many points are common. These many points are common. So how many points are there? Is it countable? Obviously not. These are uncountable points, right? If you know real analysis, then you can simply answer these are uncountable points. In interval only we are getting uncountable points, and here though it is more than interval. Right? Now what is the fourth option? It is written here that f of h is a convex subset of R. Convex subset. Convex subset, how we check? We check like this, that if we take any point in the range, means in this set f of h. So see, this point and this point lies in the set f of h. And now if we draw a line between them, that line should belongs to that set only. That all the points of this line should belong to this set only, f of h. But here 0 point is not there in the set, so that won't be a convex subset of R. Sorry, convex subset of what? Convex subset of C. Means how to check convex? You take any point inside that set f of h. See, I took this point and this point. Now you draw a straight line passing through that 2 points. Now all the points of the straight line should belong to that set. But here, see, all these points are there, all these points are there, but 0 point is not there. That is why it is not convex. So I tried my best to means explain this question. I hope you understood. If you have any doubt, you can comment it down or reach out to me via the WhatsApp number given below. That's it for today. मिलते हैं नए वीडियोस में नए क्वेश्चंस के साथ. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I made any mistake. तब तक चलते रहिए, चलाते रहिए खुद की गाड़ी को आराम से. मिलता